Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie on OvenBreak, where we are going ahead and starting on the hard mode for the Legend of the Spirit Weapons, because we recently just finished the story up. So now it's time to tackle on hard mode and see what sort of terrible things that we have to go through. So what I usually like to do in these videos is I like to run with the 4 painstakingly aimed for cookies in the story. If I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's like the main cookie that you run with and the free cookies that you end up meeting. So like Obscure Umbra is kind of like, you know, the person that you primarily see. So like at the front here, bam, Obscure Umbra. And then for the cookies that you meet Plum Cookie, you meet General Jujube Cookie, and you meet Herb Cookie. We're going to be running with a cookie each, and we'll be seeing how many missions that we can try and complete. I want to try and aim for all of these missions, because the more missions that you can unlock, then what you can do is you can go to Awaken and you can actually get more abilities and powers. For now, I have nothing, but you can get a total of 5 abilities, which you can equip 3 of them. So right now, I just have this basic Umbratic attack. So I'm curious what you will transform into, because this seems like the system of what happened to both Longan Dragon and Lychee Dragon. So we'll see. But first of all, let's just go ahead and just run with Obscure Umbra, because this one might be a little bit more complex to run with, because, Legendary Cookie, Magic Candy, and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens. It might be a little bit, it'll be complex, but the hardest part for me is I definitely won't have them at max level, because, that's going to take so many crystals, or so many, legendary potions. That's the most difficult part in my opinion. I feel like you're better off running with someone like Plum, or Herb, or even General Jujube for that matter. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cookie's good. The cookie's really good. But definitely not good for someone who's only meant to be free to play, because that's the most challenging part, if I'm being honest. So, yeesh. Anywho, at least we're starting off with some jam and tunes. How the... Well, oh, okay, you're supposed to go down there. I was like, aren't those platforms supposed to fall or something? No, you were supposed to be under them. Of course, I was too oblivious to that fact, and now I only have 3 missions done. Anywho, I'm probably going to do this video and probably 1 or maybe even 2 more, because I've been slacking on the grind for making OvenBreak videos, so of course, I think I just say this in every recording, I should just shut my trap. But, you know what, let's talk about some stuff while I'm going ahead and running here. So here's something really fun. I actually got one of my friends invested into playing The Binding of Isaac, and let me tell you, fun fact, if you don't know this thing about me, I am a huge fan of The Binding of Isaac. I played it ever since Flash. That was the very first game. I played the demo over and over again. And the Binding of Isaac, I'm not even joking, is the game that prompted me to get a Steam account. And if you don't know what the Binding of Isaac is, it is an amazing, fun, roguelike game where you just have to run around. You play as this kid who has a terrible past and present and possibly even future. Hopefully not future, but you just go around collecting items, crying at enemies and killing them by crying. It's wild, but it's insane. But it's been out for years, so of course it's been a major part of my life, and I love games like that. Seriously, it gave me my love for roguelikes and stuff like that, which is incredulous. So if you ever get a chance, give it a try. But the thing is, just watch it. Ooh, big potion, perfect. Just be kind of wary, because if you want to try it for yourself, there's a lot of DLC, and I think original game is 15 or 20 bucks, but the rest of the DLC would actually turn it into a 50 or possibly, I think it's more $50, but at worst $60 game. But you take what you can get. Oh my gosh, I need to upgrade you one more time, because literally you just need a little bit of energy just so I can buff up your skill, and you'll have a little tiny bit more energy, so yeah, you can use your skill one more time. Oh, that hurts me so much. Anywho, did we at least get a lot here? Because I'm hoping we did. So we got 25, if we claim it all. We got 130 of these things, which I don't even know what the pleb they are. But, can it tell me? I guess it can't. Great. But if we go here, we have a new skill unlocked, which gives us Defile, plus 10,000 points for Corrupted Jellies. Well, if that's the only thing we got, we may as well slap it on. Alright, so next up, we have, I guess, Plum Cookie. I guess we'll just go down the line. So next we have Plum Cookie, who isn't at max level, but should relatively be fine with some of the levels that we're going with. So I'm actually going to boof you up like that. Energy Blast. And also, I might just get Plum Cookie at max level, just because I have a good amount of, potions to spare for it, so why the flub not? And bam. Nice level up. Got a lot of gifts there. And we got Diligent Pupil. Upgrade Plum Cookie to level 15. Alright, not too bad for, doing the levels up and stuff. And we also got that new costume. So we should be pretty set for this. So let's go ahead and do the run. Will we get more points? I don't know, but we only managed to get step 5 done. I gotta hope that we can get as many points as we can done here. More specifically, I need to hope for a lot of missions done. Gotta focus on my double jumps and my single jumps and my just running along the line. Anyway, it makes me, for some reason, it makes between 49 and 50,000. Maybe it was all 50,000. I don't know. But whatever the case is, we're still running and we're still gonna make it work. But anywho, yeah, I just really love. Oh, I should have gone downwards. Oh, it doesn't matter. I managed to make that work. Fine, sure, I'll take it. But yeah, I was just a major fan. And let me tell you, it's so weird because I'm not trying to be rude to my friend because he has no idea how to play the Binding of Isaac. He has literally no idea. So I have to teach him a lot of things. And he is slowly getting better at the game. That's good. But just be in mind, I sometimes kind of lose my patience because I'm just like, no, you got to be doing this. But the problem is, that's my mega mindset trying to, you know, encapsulate that. Just trying to tell you, like, the best ways on how to play. And if I wanted to, I would stream Isaac. I would stream Isaac so much if I wanted to, if I had a lot more of, like, a viewer base who would be, you know, a lot more definitive towards the style that I have. I missed the box. Come on. I know it's not part of the point missions and stuff like that. I need to get the hard mode stuff accomplished anyway. Come on, you could just give that to me for free. Do this? Fine, whatever. I missed the pink bear jelly. I'm so defeated. I'm getting angrier. Anywho, you know something weird? I think I don't know if it's just me, but my TikTok just messed with me today. Why? Because it could be because no one cared. But I uploaded a new short where it was like, oh, here's some cool school costumes that you can, you know, go ahead and show off. And the thing is, it maybe had to do with the fact that, like, maybe I messed with something in regards to, like, you know, it being posted. I have no idea. But I've uploaded that video, like, what? I want to say, like, an hour and a half ago. And on TikTok, it apparently only has, like, 32 views. I didn't have that bad of a crash out, didn't I? Like, I didn't fall off that bad. I don't think I did, because the thing is, I still managed, I uploaded it on YouTube, and it at least has around, like, 8,000. Like, after the first few minutes, it got, like, you know, uploaded. I didn't expect it to be the very best, but, like, still, I should have, like, you know, a similar length. Like, TikTok is usually, like, you know, maybe 25% of the YouTube views I would usually get, depending. But, like, still, it just, come on, what the fuck is going on? I probably could have had a more better quality short anyway. I had an idea for one, but bash you all out the way. But I was kind of in a rush, especially since I kind of woke up late. So yeah, at least we got a best score out of this. Okay, perfect. So we can get higher scores. How many missions do we have? 14. Okay, can we get one more? Okay, we got 15. That's nice. I think I said 14, not 15. 15. What am I saying? We got whatever. We got what? 16 now? 16. All right, fine. We'll take it. Better than nothing. All right. And we got all these, so what does that give us? From step 5, we move on to step number 12. And now, you're even stronger than before. You became more powerful. And now we actually have you at the Umbral Pact level 2, which now those eyes are really looking dire. And Umbral Pact energy restores obstacles, or destroys obstacles. Man, messing up everything today. We have Madness. Movement speed increased by 30% while emitting Umbral energy. That may be pretty good. Just so we can get farther in the run. And 150,000 destruction points. Sure, why not? Now let's run with the next cookie being General Jujube. I know for a fact, probably with a pet upgrade, I can get that next piece of, like, gold coin, I swear. But right now, we have General Jujube time, which I have you at level 14, so I think it's just best that I just max you out, let's be honest. You're so close to being maxed out, so why the pleb not? I also have a costume for you where you look nice and young, so... Boop. And... Majestic Beard. Well, I'm running with you with no beard. Ah, yes. I should have known. Alright, let's run with General Jujube. I think General Jujube should be good because... Does their pet give energy? I don't remember, but... Good noises. But what's good is, because I have the skill that provides more points for destruction, so that means... Oh, wait. I think they share the same exact... I think they share the same sound effects that, you know... Obviously, General Jujube and Dark Choco make. Maybe the slide might be different, but I'm just saying, like, do you hear this? Like, look, like, that hup, like, hup, like, hup, hup, hup. Like, that jump sound. Sounds basically like Dark Choco's. And also, yeah, the pet does provide energy, which is actually very helpful because of all the destruction points I'm gonna need. Not only are there a ton of obstacles that I can break in this, you know, level, but there's also a ton of things I can just, like, you know, break when my skill activates. So that's perfect. As you can see, Umbral Energy. Very perfect, because I need that just to destroy. I'm going to destroy all these little dummies. I guess the horse does anyway. I want to destroy those dummies, but Plebit, the horse just does what it wants. You can't control the horse. Destroy. Yep. A little bit of energy speed. I will say it's going to be a little bit complex. Yes, thank you for getting that. It'll be a little complex because, like, the sudden shifts in game speed, but still not the worst thing in the world. I can hopefully manage with everything that I can make do with. We will destroy all those. Thank you. Free pointage right there. But, yeah. Anyway. By the way, I'm thinking about finally making a comeback with your local pleb. It's not that I want to, like, you know, it's not that I left that channel. I think I said this many times, but it's not like I left. It was more like I wanted to focus on HyperHimes because of the momentum that we had, because of all the shorts and stuff like that. And it's hard for me to juggle between everything, especially since I really don't have, like, an editor to hire. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully I would love to, like, hire some form of an editor for, like, your local pleb videos, the longer form videos, so I don't disappoint you on that. And I would love to, like, branch out my shorts to, like, more than just, like, Cookie Run. Like, I've always wanted to talk about things like, you know, the whole entire stuff that's going on with, like, Roblox, obviously. That's pretty controversial. I wanted to talk about, you know, how recently Silk Song finally got announced, you know, for Hollow Knight. I mean, it got announced a while back, but, like, I mean, it's coming. It's coming in October. And you know for a fact, I'm probably going to, like, try and stream that game. Like, come on. How could I not? It's amazing. But it's going to be so good to find out what I could try and do with that. But I'm just so excited for that game. I love the original Hollow Knight. So just seeing that become playable now is just... Oh, it's such a treat. It's such a treat. I can't get enough. Collect all these. I need to use my thingy. There we go. Perfect. Nice wave. Nice destruction. And I will do this. That might have hit something, but I think my firework thing for my one treasure just did it for me. Okay, jump. Jump. Nothing raises. We're fine. And all those get destroyed. That is actually amazing. So it's all working in my favor. I think I'm going to get a new high score right here. No, I just got the C+, but can I make it work? If I get any more potions, then actually possibly. It's going to be real close. I don't think I can. It would be very close, but I guess to be fair with these amounts of treasures that I have, I think this just means, like, if I were to... Oh, if I jumped and got that, I would have made it! I should have done, like, a desperate jump. Alright, whatever. We did get, like, 19 missions done, which should give me a decent amount of missions. It is... We completed them all! So now we can run with the combi if we wanted to. And now you look like your super epic costume. Of course. Bow your heads, despair, and submit to my great power. And now they get really pissy when you keep tapping on them. I shall show you what lies beyond the end of this world. Because once you press on them, just like any other, like, legendary cookie, you tap on them one too many times, they start getting pretty pissy. Alright, but now we have the last two skills that are available, which is Transcend. Umbral energy range increases significantly, and Absorb. Destroying obstacle creates 3 Umbral pill jellies. I think we should take this off, put that on, and I think these ones are the best. I mean, Transcend, that's good. Umbral energy range increases significantly, but I feel like we could just, as long as we have decent speed, we could just run into everything anyway. So I think the one where it just gives us, you know, more of those umbral energy things appearing, that'd be really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and... what's actually the best combi for this? Of course, it's Obscure Under... And Black Cherry? Or Cherry Cola? Okay. Well, the last cookie that I should try and run with this is... That's the leaderboard. It does not even show... Well, I guess all the missions are complete. But I think the last one that was available was Herb, so we'll just do a quick one with Herb. It's probably not going to be the most enticing run, but since your pet is at like this, I'm just going to crystal it up, and then crystal it up. Just to max out your pet, just to have a nice matching set. Alright, it's nothing too cool, and I think this is the best costume I have for you. Yeah, the only other one you have is a Super Epic, which I don't have yet, unfortunately, but one of these days I will. So we'll give this a try, and I will mention, the moment that I run out of energy with Herb, I'm just going to quit. I'm not going to continue on with, you know, plubbing Obscure Umbra, primarily because I just want to continue with just Herb by itself. Ah, yes, the hoo-hoo cookie. How could anyone forget? But, like, I'm just going to be running with Herb because I could just do, like, you know, I want to run with this cookie and that's it. Later on, in another hard mode video, I'm going to run with, like, you know, whoever I need to, just to make sure I get everything that I must, and it's going to be good. Anyway, there we go. I wonder if the increased range would be better, but, like, look at this. This is already, like, going well. Like, do I really need the range upgrade? Like, we've gotten, like, a majority of them, I would say. Like, pretty good. And we're getting the sunshine for Herb. Would Herb be really good? I don't know. I feel like maybe, instead, if you want to go for, like, a relay, I guess General Jujube would be a good replacement, just because of, you know, the energy that you get from the pets. I don't know. That's the only thing that I could think of if you want to try and make it really far into the trial. But maybe you don't even have to use something difficult, like Obscure Umbra. Like, maybe it does require a lot of upgrading to get a really good score. But, like, you know, I'm trying over here. I'm trying. Big flash of light. Big flash. But maybe there's more. There's some other combos that you could test deeper in the leaderboards. I don't know. But it's gonna... How did that touch me? I'm serious. How did that touch me? By the way, that was a stick of it. These arrows look like lollipops now. These should not hit me. What? Okay, by the way, somehow I have a bigger mountain point. But then again, that could be because of the umbral energy I'm getting. But like, oh boy. The pleb that I got hit by a stick and that stopped me. I stubbed my toe and it's just over. How long is this video? Like 15 minutes. That's surprising. I thought it'd be around 20-ish, but nothing I'm gonna be too shocked for. I'm just still happy with the progress that I'm making. So let's continue on forth until we run out of energy. I wish I could have done this herb run flawlessly, but you can't beg for anything. I mean, I guess you can, but like, are you really gonna... Is that really... Does it seem deserved? I don't know. Only if it's like from, you know, actual true charity. I don't know. What the pleb am I trying to say? I'm just trying to make commentary. Even though we got hit because of our big usage and skills, because of the Umbral pack, because I guess we just assigned ourselves to a cult, we're gonna get so many more actual big points, and we got the B rank. Alright, well, I'm just gonna let it slide, let it fly. They're just chatting while there's just a dead cookie served on your Fleming plate? Thanks for helping me out, guys. It's like when I passed out in a Walmart, and no one helped me up. Yeah, great times. Gotta love Walmart. Anywho, I think now is a good time to end the video. I just want to check what the secret tasks are. Gather Umbral Pill Jellies to increase your energy. Okay. Gather Bear Jellies to realize your grand schemes. Collect coins to dedicate as an offering. And find the hidden dumpling lunchbox in the Bamboo Grove. Interestingly enough, it's telling you to do these missions, but you don't need to use a specific cookie. It's more like just gather a bunch of Umbral Pill Jellies, gather a bunch of Bear Jellies, gather a bunch of coins, and then find the Dumpling Lunchbox, which should be in the Bamboo Grove, like one of the last levels for this place. So you don't have to run with a specific cookie, just run with the ones to unlock those missions, and to also complete the missions with the cookies that are best suited for you. So for now, I'm going to end the video right here because that's probably going to take some decent time for me to try and pull off. But if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my cookie run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a cookie run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.